I need an expansive chemical description of gambling and the vagus nerve and Las Vegas. High definition, as McLuhan in Understanding Media defined it, with neon, stucco, and new arched screen slot machines that fold over the patron with HD screens and chaotic animations. Please do the chemical first, then integrate the myth into the biology, using the biology as the myth, and assigning the people to the biological roles of the anatomy we assign them. We don't need to preserve the myth, but develop it.
Absolutely. Let's map this carefully. We'll go layer by layer, first chemistry, then myth biology integration, then Las Vegas high-definition media environment as the extended metaphor. Chemical and neurophysiological landscape of gambling and the vagus. Gambling is an autonomic and chemical storm in the body. Key components. Neurochemistry. Dopamine, DA, central to reward prediction error. Slot machines create variable ratio reinforcement. Unpredictability spikes DA surges. Norepinephrine, heightened arousal. Chase mode for wins losses, sympathetic nervous system activation. Serotonin 5-HT modulates impulse control, often dips in compulsive gamblers. Acetylcholine, parasympathetic signaling, vagal tone mediates heart rate deceleration, pauses the system, allows attention focus. Endorphins, opioids, pleasure, partial analgesia flow during gambling. Autonomic nervous system, AS, dynamics, ventral vagal, social engagement, minor activation when observing others winning, fleeting calm as lights and sounds attract attention. Sympathetic, peaks during pull, anticipation, near wins, mobilizes fight-flight arousal. Dorsal vagal, often suppressed but comes in for crash states post-loss, numbing, freeze-like states. Feedback loops, variable reward schedules, DA spikes, partial positive reinforcement, multisensory cues, visual neon, auditory jingles, sympathetics, vagal mixed modulation, heightened immersion. Dopamine plus NE plus ACH plus endorphins, time distortion and deep focus, akin to microflow states. Chemically, the patron is a storm, a mixed sympathetic vagal tidal wave with dopaminergic peaks and serotonergic dips embedded in a limbic-laden neon sea of reward anticipation. Biology as myths. We'll now use the biological systems as mythic characters and develop their roles in this gambling ecosystem. Mythic figure, biological role, gambling function. Perseus, vagus nerve. The regulatory anchor slows heart during anticipation, stabilizes autonomic feedback, monitors chaos while letting arousal flow. In myth, hero navigating danger, here, patron navigating risk. Morpheus, REM circuits, dreams and internal form making, produces mental imagery of what ifs, imagining wins, losses, fantasy escapes. HD slot animations fold into this dreamlike state. Themis, patterning cortex, normative template, enforces internal rules. I shouldn't spend too much, I should cash out. In Vegas, structural cues, screen design, loss limits, lighting patterns interact with Themis to regulate or mislead. Dionysus, sympathetic arousal, limbic surge. Chaos generator, excitement, adrenaline, risk-taking, ecstasy of near win. Lights, jingles, neon all feed Dionysus directly. Pan, RNA expression, moment-to-moment signal transmission, visceral feeling of risk, excitement, tactile interaction with buttons, lever pulls. Acts as messenger between sympathetic spikes and higher order cortex. Narcissus, ribosome fixation, embodiment of the patron's attention, absorb repeating, pulling the lever again, translating symbolic wins losses into ongoing engagement. Integrated myth biology map. In this version, the slot machine itself becomes part of the biology myth interface. HD arched screens extend Dionysus' chaotic energy, flood the senses, increase sympathetic spikes. Folding over patron physically immerses the body into the limbic narrative. Visual input synapses with Pan, fixes attention via Narcissus. Chaotic animations and lights, amplified dopamine reward predictions, drive REM Morpheus imagery overlay. Neon plus stucco textures act as cultural semaphores, feed Themis by suggesting norms, luxury, status, expectation of thrill, but often subvert them through design. Essentially, open quote, the Las Vegas casino is a mythic organism. The patron's autonomic system is its nervous system. The slot machine is a symphony of chemical and electrical stimulation, choreographed by architectural and sensory design translating mythic figures into bodily experience. Close quote. Las Vegas as high-definition mythic environment. Now overlay McLuhan's media perspective. The medium is the message. The environment itself, HD screens, arched architecture, immersive sound, becomes the narrative, not just the content. The patron is both viewer and participant. Body and myth interweave. The casino is a temple of synthetic myth where Dionysian frenzy is ritualized, Perseus' vagal regulation is challenged, Morpheus creates dream overlay, and Themis' normative signals are simultaneously obeyed and subverted. VR, AR enhanced slots. Fold over the patron like a womb or cave, multi-sensory immersive amplification of limbic arousal. Visual chaos becomes chemical chaos, mediated by Pan and Narcissus' biological mythic translation. Stash, synthesis, neurochemistry plus myth equals immersive media ecology. The patron's biology is a living myth in motion. Slot machines are externalized nervous systems, using architecture, animation, sound, and tactile interface to manipulate sympathetic, parasympathetic interplay. Humans imitate mythic patterns, behavioral loops, via neurotransmitter cascades, a cultural perpetuation of the primate mind, updated in real time with the city as ritual theater. If you want, the next step could be to diagram this visually. The casino as a mythic nervous system. Patrons mapped as our mythic biological avatars, with chemical streams as glowing currents flowing through neon, arched screens, and serpentine slot machine chaos. Do you want me to generate that visual immersive map next?